Hey everybody, picking up with the Let's Play. Just gonna jump straight into the next side mission, Wild Hunt. I decided I'd put Landvol, finally get him some healing in the hospice. Dagonet's in there as well, so we're bringing in a little bit of a backup team with Ector and Morgos. This may be a little tough because this isn't really my A team. Morgos isn't fully online yet with the skills, but she's picked up a few good ones. I did respec her, so I think she'll probably be all right. And Vanguards are still fairly overpowered, so I think we'll be okay. And Ector isn't bad by any means, so let's just get into it and see how it goes. Now, you actually do want to pick some of the extra dialogue in this opening cutscene, because it does give you the secondary quest here to go find the refugee camp, which means extra experience. And once you finish the dialogue, jump straight into the first fight here. Got some enemies, and I do know some reinforcements are going to come in from the sides here. It's going to be unseelie enemies, so they're going to have extra detection range, which is not great for our Vanguard here. But we can go ahead and get a chain lightning off the bat here. Get all four of their front line. Can even apply a shock on them. So, immediate debuff. Just what we want from our Morgos. Let's just put up Ice Shield. Doesn't hurt to have it. It lasts for 4 turns as a cooldown of 4, so there's no point in like trying to time it, really. Now with Ector, let's go ahead and put a slow hex. Probably wait for him to... They'll probably group up a little bit for a Fire Blast, so I think we can just settle for a Force Bolt on turn 1. Nice meaty 31. We can even Chain Lightning with Mordred. We do not have the Shock debuff on it. Not that it would matter because they already have it, but we can spread a little bit of damage around. It's not quite as much as Morgos's. Let's go ahead and drop a Stigma on this weakened enemy. I want a Thunderbolt. Now let's just go for the Chain Lightning. We only got 3 targets for his. And I'm assuming they're going to charge up to these guys, right? So let's just move over to here for now. Okay, so there's the reinforcements. It's not too bad. We have a lot of meat shields for this first fight, which is pretty nice. You don't get any bonus experience for them living or anything. It's just your pride, I guess, to try and save as many of them as you want. So let them take the hits, honestly. You get nothing for saving them, so let them eat the hits for you. It really spares your party. There's another really big fight later, so being as healthy as possible for that will definitely be useful. Okay, Burn will finish you. Let's go ahead and Blood Hex the Summer Knight. And we can even drop a Thunderbolt on the Summer Knight and get a stun in. Start moving her up. I'm just going to kind of ignore these guys for now. And let's Thunderbolt the Springborn. Now hopefully between the fire, the burn damage, and then the NPCs, he'll die. And then we can maybe finish off the Summer Knight next turn with Balin. Okay, that's the last of them. So their marksmen are dead, and that's fine. They're gonna die. But they only have 1 ranged unit here, and I think the 1 archer came in here. Yeah, so their main threat are gonna be these 2 melee and this melee. They're coming in from the side, so they need to walk all the way around here. So I got some time before I need to deal with them. Should definitely just clean up the middle here first. Cool. Then we're gonna hide. They're not gonna move closer, so sure, why not? Let's move Balin up. We'll just shoot you. Move up. We'll kind of keep Mordred closest. He'll hopefully bait attacks from their Winter Breed, so he won't move closer and start picking off at other guys, so we'll just have him face this way. Something like this, I think, should be good. Morgos. Let's have you run up on this guy. And that should be alright. Not going to do much with Mordred this turn. Okay. You're blocking my shield charge, man. If I do this, can I reach? Nice. You can backstep, which I don't want, so we'll move here, freezing attack you, and then we're gonna run away. Let's go ahead and do this, then we'll jump over here, and Balin will be ready to start taking on the Fogbringer next turn. This guy's... I mean, he's fine. We got 3 NPCs on you. Let's go ahead and move up. Stigma. Not quite enough AP to do a Death Hex Force Bolt combo, unfortunately. Well, let's just get our swings in. Yeah, and then we have enough damage to just finish him. Cool. Slow Hex you, so he doesn't go after Ector. He's probably gonna attack our swordsman here. If he sends one over at Ector, that's fine. We have magical armor. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is about expected. Same thing as last time. Get some swings in. Not quite enough to kill because no stigma. That's fine. Oh, right, the expanded detection range. Alright, well. Stun. Ice shield, walk away. Surprise bonus. We're just gonna do that. He's stunned, so it's not a big deal. We'll have Balin pressure the enemy that can't actually attack us. Let's save the potion, we don't need it. I think that's good. Damage reflection got him, cool. I did do some gear swapping out. Forgot to show off what I switched to before this fight. I'll show off what I have after. But I did replace the healing trinket with the magical armor trinket, so now I can grant magical armor to people, which is pretty useful. Right, forgot about that. There we go. And we'll back up, do this, and we're just gonna run you away. Okay, yeah, you're safe there. As for you, let's just get the dots on: burning, bleeding, standing in fire. That'll probably get him. Maybe we should have ran Morgoth this way, because we still have this archer we're gonna need to get to. Let's just move to there. Alright. Okay, I'll just leave the dots to finish you off. And really, I don't have enough AP because I got chilled. Alright, we're just gonna back you up, get you to safety, take you out. Let's move Morgoth away first so she doesn't get frozen. Alright, shields are amazing. And there we go. That's fine. No one was in range, he refused to move. That works for me. I think I can, yep. Stigma, Thunderbolt, start getting some damage in. I'm just gonna creep you up little by little. Are you in range of our Thunderbolt? You are. And now you're stunned. Let's keep working you closer. There we go. Went pretty well. Took a little bit of a nick on Morgoth. Got one attack got through the magical armor on Ector, but everyone else is pretty fine. Some armor loss on Mordred, a little nick on Balin. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the fights that will end the mission are like here and here. So let's do this now while we're still pretty healthy, since this is probably the hardest fight, the biggest one at least for sure. Alright, so I'm doing the refugee camp fight next, because it's probably the biggest fight, the longest fight in this entire mission. Probably one of the tougher ones, but you do get a lot of meat shields. And you also get to choose how you fight it a bit. When you talk to this guy, you can choose the left or right entrance. Right, you kind of fight in this open field, and left, they kind of are funneled through this sort of archway. I personally find the left one to be a little bit easier, and then just let the NPCs die out in the right, so I'm going to go with that. Though they do last long enough for you to finish up this fight, then come around and then finish off the other enemies. Unless your party just has really low damage for some reason, you should be able to make it back in time. They may be dead, but you'll make it back before these guys start dying. And this is what's important. You get the XP reward based off of how many of these refugees live. So you can see here, funneling through the archway, just how I described, which makes them very easy and prone to AoE attacks. We can get shock on them. So, then a fire blast. Let's even slow you, because you don't have shock. And then we're just going to move Balin off to the side here, so that way when they start running up, he can very quickly just get to their backs. Magical armor ourselves, because he's the only one I imagine is going to be getting hit. A little bit extra AoE damage. Ice Shield, 4-turn cooldown. I have it upgraded so it lasts 4 turns. No reason to not be using this. Now for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same enemies. It's 3 of these, 1 of him, 2 of those on both. But you can see how they're already kind of spreading out more because they have the space for it, whereas they kind of just stay more bunched up on this one. So depending on your party preference, maybe the open field will work better for you, or close together will work better for you. Just take that into consideration when picking which side you want to defend. And then Stigma. No. There we go. Let's Thunderbolt the Archer. Death Hex. Shield Charge. Dang, can't quite one-tap. I mean... Okay, that's fine. He's dead either way. Let's actually move over to this side in stealth. Now, I heard the sound of the ice shields, 2 of them getting broken. What's nice is these Unseelie archers have this ricochet shot. It doesn't ricochet if they choose Morgos as the initial target, which is very helpful. It still does block it. Because I do know that the ricochet, if it, for example, hits Mordred, then bounces to her, it will actually bypass the shield. It's preferable if they actually target her. Why did you turn around? Let's go ahead and Blood Hex. Let's freeze you. I think I'm just gonna re-stealth. I mean, I don't think they're gonna move closer. So I think he should be safe here. He did kind of move closer, but it's fine. They didn't target him. Yeah, that's fine. Have Thunderbolt back? I do. Alright, we're gonna send Balin after these archers. Perfect. Chain CC! Should have Stigma'd first. Forgot to check if it was off cooldown. Didn't matter anyways. Alright, cool. Now we can start sending our party over to help out on the other side. Though, from the looks of it, they will probably be dead before I get there. Not looking good for them. I believe that's the captain we talked to start it. He's going to be the last man standing. Good job, champ. Proud of you. I'm thinking of just using this as sort of a choke point rather than meeting them out in the field, because they're going to kill them, for sure. And if I just wait here, I can use this as my kill box. Gives me this wall here to protect me from their archers. And I just noticed that one of them blinded this hunter. Yeah, I think I'll just wait here, more or less. Maybe move Balin around to the side so he can backstab them as they rush in towards the rest of my party over here. Oh yeah, no, he's super dead. Well, like I said, just get Balin over here. Park Mordred like this. We can even have Ector drop a Fire Blast. And to slow on the champion. Let's even have him bleed, why not? Morgos up. Hit him with the chain lightning? Nah, not quite. Alright, we'll just do ice shield and then wait. I still can't quite reach. It must be a line of sight thing. Yeah. So we do this, 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 and... Alright, cool. Back her back up into here. Don't need line of sight for Thunderbolt. Actually, Death Hex you. Because I think we can get a kill with Balin. Almost. Actually, let's just, don't waste the Stigma. Let's just use a Chain Lightning off of Mordred. Then we can Throwing Dagger. Yep. Perfect. Just what I wanted. And then we're going to use Jump to get to safety. Whoa, what was that? Oh, you're going for the... Oh, nothing I can do about that. You're so far away. Oh, you're both going for the villagers. That's not cool. Alright, well, we can send Balin after you. We can handle this with the other three. We can also send Morgoth over too. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Face you this way so you don't get backstabbed. I think he killed himself on the damage reflect charging Mordred. Okay. Re-Ice Shield, Thunderbolt, and we're just basically going to keep sitting here to hamper you. Let's get our attacks in with Mordred first. Now we can kill with Ector. Should be able to kill with Balin. And... really? Can't stealth here, huh? Well, you're stunned anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just rush you. And there we go. 80 XP because 8 of them lived. That's actually the first time I've ever seen them go around this way and actually target this group of refugees. Didn't really take much damage to my party, so I think I'm gonna sit on this campfire. I mean, Mordred could use some of the armor, but no one else needs it. No one else really even needs the HP. I mean, Ector looks like he does, but that's only 10. It's not really a big difference. Doing the other secondary objective, assisting the search group. This one also not super difficult. I know there's a couple enemies I can't see right now that are going to come pouring in from this side of the map, and I think over here as well. Not quite as easy as it seems at first. Gonna open up with one of these. I can't remember where they spawned in entirely, just roughly, so I don't want to be too aggressive with my positioning. Like, if you move to here, will that reveal me? Okay, there they are. Okay, these are unseelie enemies. We should be alright. Or sorry, seelie enemies. So they don't have expanded detection ranges. Yeah, a lot more enemies come running in. We don't want to waste an attack with Balin on an enemy that low. So hit him with one of this. We can then jump. Take out the ranged enemies. Can we stigma you? No. If we move up. Almost. I think I'll actually keep Mordred here. Then we'll just stealth. For Morgoth, I feel like I should definitely Thunderbolt someone. Let's get you. You're standing in fire. Oh, it's because he's angled instead of facing straight. That's why that counted as a backstab. That's so annoying. Kill there. Ironically enough, we're gonna freeze the frozen dude. And let's just keep magical armoring ourselves. We keep taking hits. We're bleeding, but we only take 1 point of bleed damage, and we heal back 4 from unyielding, so it's still a net gain. Let's just move to here. Damage Reflect is quite handy. And this guy blocked off the route I was going to go with Balin. Yay. I guess we can kill this guy. Stun. Run away. Oh, you turned around, I didn't notice. Thankfully, we have shield charge. Can Chain Lightning reach over there? It can't. If I could have gotten a triple here, that would have been amazing. Just out of range. Yeah, let's kill you. Slow you. Hopefully, he's probably going to go invulnerable. Yeah, that's going to come off cooldown. Damn. Actually, no, because I have Throwing Knife. Got the high roll. Very nice. We do have a second campfire we can use now as well. So that's quite useful when we're getting ready to go into that final fight. Okay, so I'm about to go into this fight. It's kind of an ambush up here, and I found a third campfire, so, I mean, screw it, I'll just use it. I don't need to bank 3 campfires, 2 is plenty. Let's get some armor on Mordred, I guess. She's a bit problematic, so are you. You're too far away to really matter at the moment. I can probably immediately kill you. Yeah. I mean, I think we should probably pull back, put some distance between us and these 2 range as well as their main bruiser. If we go with Balin like this. Okay, cool. 1 range down. This kind of creates a bit of a safe area for us to kind of retreat to. That's even 50%, 20%. Let's stun you. Start pulling back over this way. Slow you. And something like this. Perfect. Use the ricochet shot on Morgoth, so no bounce. And now, let's go ahead and get some shock in here. Reduce that AP. They're all unseelie too, so that's not great for Balin. Hopefully between the Throwing Dagger and a Force Bolt here. No, not enough to kill him. Well, maybe by stacking all these debuffs and stuff, it'll be enough to kill you. Can we Thunderbolt, maybe? 1 out of range, that's fine. Okay, super dead now. Let's knock you over. Oh, right, range attacks deal 50% damage because of the fog. That makes sense. We're just going to drop another Thunderbolt on you. Alright, last time it was you, I guess, wasn't it? Whatever. Stun you, because your range. Whatever, just get some chip damage in where we can, I suppose. Wow, that detection range is kind of nuts. Alright, let's pull back 1. Ice Shield putting in so much work right now. Let's go ahead and slow you. Blood Hex you. Knock you away. Not quite enough to kill because of that damn fog. Can that reach you? I can't. Alright, let's go for the Thunderbolt then. That's fine. Knock you over. Can't quite kill. I'm actually gonna move up, freeze you, just to get some damage in, pull back. Whatever, we'll get the hit in, and then we can just line of sight to keep you safe. Though, I mean, you do have Ice Rain, so we're not entirely safe, I guess. Let's magic arm. Oh, you're out of range. I guess we'll magic armor ourselves, since you're gonna get hit by this Autumn Breed. There it is. Alright, cool. Kills for Mordred. Back up. Ice Shield. Drop another stun. You're still slowed. Good. Can I do anything with Balin? No, it's cut off. Okay. Gonna have to go around this way. We'll save Death Hex for next turn. For now... I mean, no point. I mean, I don't think Balin needs the extra help to kill her next turn. Can't hurt you, so we'll just pass. Yep. That went really well. Morgause seems... Oh yeah, because the Ice Storm thing summoned on her. She took a little bit of damage. I don't think anyone else did. I mean, Mordred took some hits, but his armor is keeping him healthy. That magical armor ability he can cast on himself creates a really good buffer. I was expecting to be casting it on my other teammates mostly. We're really just casting it on him, and it's working out pretty well. One thing I forgot to explore earlier is this kind of back corner by the refugee camp. There is a shrine here. Again, I can never remember if these are set or not. This one is a heal HP shrine, so you do also have this option in case someone gets really messed up. There just seems to be a large amount of safety nets in this particular side mission, which is nice, because a lot of players do kind of struggle with the unseelie enemies, especially early on. So this corner here, like I kind of pointed to earlier, this is where the final required fight is. You can talk to this guy. Let's give him a potion, I guess. Okay. Yeah, he just dies anyways. It doesn't really change anything. You can just ignore him, walk forward, and the fight starts all the same. Now, I would hope that if you pick this option, it would actually let us get an attack in. You know, slight advantage in the fight. Maybe he just starts damage or something. But, nope. All of them just starts the fight. It's just more of a roleplay option, I guess. Okay, Seelie Lord, they're fairly tough. Thankfully, he's starting way in the back. And I think I'm going to hit them. Oh, I thought I had Morgause selected. I'm dumb. So that get them shocked, so they're ranged, won't be able to get as many attacks in. He'll be shocked, so he can't move up quite as much. I mean, they're so weak now. I mean, I feel like I can just finish them off. Let's do this. You're okay, you have Ice Shield. You're a little exposed, so let's focus this left flank. Move to here. Just high roll. Damn. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we can re-stealth. You know, I'll even overwatch with Morgause, because he may come at her. I knocked her over. Oh, let's just Thunderbolt you. Throwing Dagger you. Re-stealth. He did knock us down, so we did lose some of our AP, but we do have enough to freeze you. Take out the other range. Let's back up some. Okay, he does have a sort of Earthshaker type ability. Not a lot of range, but he does have his full movement again. So we don't want to group up much, don't want to really set up any lineups. There it is. We did technically resist the stun because we have 1 AP. We'll use it for a Stigma. Yeah, we'll move to here. Death Hex. Just enough to kill. Another CC. and we'll give him more cost to kill. She did a lot of good work this mission. And that's it. We're done. There is a little basin here in the corner for Bless. You can't really reach it without triggering this fight, so if I did this fight first, this would have been useful to then do the other fight. So I guess just to keep that in mind for your own playthrough, maybe do this one first before the other one, because you may get a useful buff here. And that's the results screen we like to see. No injuries, no vitality damage, even got a couple level ups here. Nothing crazy in the rewards, but good results overall. But that's going to be it for this part. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. I do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one.